What if I told you if you shifted this one thing internally, you could get everything you wanted? Hello, my name is Morgan. Welcome to my channel. I help you to upgrade your self-image so you can live your authentic truth with confidence and sovereignty. See, many of us want certain things. We want relationships. We want that love partner. We want those friendships. We want those connections. We want items. We want things. But something blocks us. Something internally blocks us. And I'm going to help you discover that today. I'm going to give you a bit of background on my story. All growing up, I had a twisted or faulty perception of the masculine energy in my life. I thought that I had to earn to be worthy of their attention and their love, and that I wasn't smart enough and I wasn't capable enough. I didn't consciously think that. I thought, I'm pretty cool. You know, these are all subconscious that were formed when we were younger, right? When we discovered things that made an impact emotionally on us. The bigger the impact emotionally, the bigger chemical shift it created in our brain. So I continued to attract the same kind of energy and distorted perception when it came to the masculine in my life. It started in, junior high and high school. Like I wasn't smart enough. So I had to sexualize myself or have them be attracted to me for me to be worthy of them, right? So I'll give you an example. When I was, 23-ish, I had a job with a guy and he was a complete a-hole. But let me tell you, my mindset going in when I was interviewing was, I just want to find someone that thinks I'm attractive so I can easily get the job, right? And let me tell you, that was a massive lesson in my life because this guy was abusive mentally. He would make comments on my body. Oh, your butt isn't big enough, you're flat. Or he would come at me and say, hey, say questions like, would you ever cheat? And I was like, no. And it got to the point where I would go in there, I'd get anxiety driving to work. I was so nervous because my self-worth was put into this person's perception of me, this masculine perception of me. I feel like I had to earn worthiness. I had to earn that. And so it got to a point where I made that realization. I was like, wow, I unconsciously attracted this into my life because I thought that's all I was worthy of. I had to earn my magnificence, my light, my potentiality. So I remember certain times it got to a point where this is where I started to meditate. I started to calm my mind before I would go into work, and it would help me to keep myself balanced and centered. When he would come at me with these comments, it would start to kind of reverse and bounce back right back at him. And I also was starting to tap into gratitude, silencing my mind. When I tapped into gratitude, I was literally driving to work and I was like, I am so grateful. I'm wearing shorts, it's sunny, I'm alive, I'm breathing, I'm going somewhere where I can get money and I make money, right? And so it's when I shifted that internal realization. So let me tell you a secret. You won't receive more than you think you're worthy of, subconsciously. So if you listen to what you tell yourself, it's not even if we go past the story. You hear this a lot. You are what you tell yourself. You're the story you tell yourself. Let's go past that into the essence of everything is energy. Every single living thing is a frequency. So when we shift our emotional set point, we shift our external reality. So if we look at it as energy instead of story, it's easier to shift it because we can decide to shift our emotions to feeling better, to feeling in alignment, to feeling worthy. And then our external will start to shift with that. And this took me my whole life to shift this perspective on the masculine. Another example of this is my first time having sex, is I was forced into having sex because it was this distorted with the masculine. And then flashback to years later, I'm in Vegas, I just starting out the night, I'm having a couple shots that the people that worked there offered to us. My other friend did not take the shot. I did. Roofied. Well, I woke up in the hospital, don't remember anything. Luckily enough, I had a friend that didn't and took care of me and would not let these guys take me up to the back room. So, and this has happened so many times, this reflection, this distorted perception of the masculine. It's when I started to shift the story, shift my emotions, shift who I am, what I am capable of, my worthiness. That's when the world realizes that you're worthy, because the world is a mirror. It's just a reflection. Everyone is you pushed out. I'm not who I think I am. I'm not who you think I am. I am who I think you think that I am. Everything's perception. So I started to shift these mindsets and tune to them and start to reprogram my mind with different emotions about myself, to tap into my center, to tap into my worthiness, to my power center, to my third chakra, and realize I am worthy. I was born worthy. We are born worthy. We don't need exterior validation to deem us worthy. We all have the answers within us, as in the answers are all out there. Everything that exists or will ever exist, quantum physics shows this, exists here and now. Energy can't be created nor destroyed. All the info is out there. It's a matter of tuning to it by changing our frequency. When we change our frequency, like a frequency on a radio, we're shifted to that station, right? So when we shift to abundance, to opportunities, to worthiness, we get those downloads. We get that information to align us to that highest timeline of ourselves. So I hope you can start to realize you're so worthy. You're so amazing. No one can do what you can do like you can do it. There's a purpose you're here, and maybe you don't know it right now. Maybe you're on the search for it. But by doing things that make you feel good, that you love, by loving yourself, you start to live your purpose naturally, and you stop seeking it and realize you have the answers. You're part of the God particle. We're all one. I hope that helped to upgrade your self-image so you can live your authentic truth. Thanks for tuning in. Like if you liked it, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Peace, much love.